Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, you can see by the title, we're back at it again with What If Naruto Took the Rinnegan, Part 2. So, hope you guys enjoy. Give me some feedback in the comments if you want a Part 3 or some other what if ideas. But other than that, roll the intro.
And now, I too have the power of a god.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got inner peace, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA.
Shinra Tensei.
I was born with this as well. Immaculate conception that your thought perform like this without you a new weapon. I know
So, where we last left off, we had talked about where the things that we talked about was basically on how Naruto now possessing the Rinnegan after the Pain arc, how that would change and affect the story in many different ways. And basically, we're going to get to going too in depth because the video wasn't that long. But I remember where we last left off. I had talked about the 5 Kage-sama had just started. Naruto had just not been able to convince the right Kage like he was in canon. Well, he wasn't able to in canon, but, you know what I'm saying, to not, you know what I'm saying, kill Sasuke and things of that nature. But that's where we kind of left off. So, we shall resume from there. As that's where Naruto and Kakashi and Yamato would be getting ready to settle for the day. But as they had saw people in the distance. As that's when Kakashi says, Sakura, Kiba, Sai, and Rock Lee. As that's when Yamato would turn around saying, huh, Kakashi? As that's when Naruto says, why are they here? And basically, Naruto had said, what's up? As they all stopped. As you see Akamaru bark at Naruto and things of that nature. And basically, pretty much, as it was silent, Kiba says, well, come on, Sakura, tell him what you're going to tell him. As that's when Sakura would have stepped forward, saying, well, Naruto. That's where she would have went into her explanation, like in canon, on why, you know what I'm saying, that promise doesn't mean anything to her anymore. As Naruto would say, what do you mean? As Sakura saying, what I mean is, you don't need to save Sasuke from me. I'm fine. He's a criminal. You got that, Naruto? He's nothing to us anymore. As that's when Naruto looked at her with his headband slitted down, covering his one eye. As that's when he says, Sasuke is just a person that I have to save. As that's when that's when Naruto would have said that how can I become a Kage if I can't even save one friend? As that's when Sakura says, you don't get it, Naruto. What I'm trying to tell you is that Sasuke doesn't mean anything to me anymore. And she stepped forward saying, matter of fact, you've always been here for me. That's where Sakura would have went into her I love you, Naruto grab that I'm not going to act out or explain into detail. As Naruto, let's just say his answer would just be a little bit different. As what he would say would basically saying that, one, he knows that Sakura is lying to herself. And two, it doesn't matter if she wasn't lying to herself. Because not only that he hates when people lie to himself, he's also with Hinata. As, saying, Kiba at the time would say, wait, you're with Hinata? What are you talking about? Since Kiba would have, say a little bit for Hinata. And basically, Naruto would be like, oh, well, I mean, you didn't know that? As that's where basically Sakura would have been pissed off and saying, so that's it? As pretty much she would have ended up punching Naruto and going to leave like she originally did. Where then she would go poisoning her team so that she can go deal with Sasuke herself, quote unquote, because we know what's going to happen. That's where basically Naruto, shortly after this, would have been in his little, I guess you can say, not depressive state, but kind of had a mini anxiety attack because him feeling like Sasuke was truly gone. And he really felt like all he's done has been for nothing. All this training has been for nothing. And that's where he would want to see that similar state that he went into the original, where the masked man would have appeared. And he appearing saying, what's going on? Naruto. And Naruto would have jumped up out of his little pallet of blankets he made, pulling out a kunai, getting him ready as he rushed at the masked man, saying, Kakashi Sensei, Yamato Sensei, there's somebody here. As he swinged at the masked man, but going straight through him, flying through the window, crashing through it, hitting into the snow, rolling, saying, ah! As the masked man looked at him, saying, what do you guys not get? I haven't come here to fight. Put his hands up, see Kakashi spring at him with a lightning bolt. But that's what basically comes to do. That's what just let the lightning blade go right through him as the wood style shoots up at him as he just jumps back, saying, Jutsu don't work on me. I've just come here to talk. If I wanted to take the 9 tails, I simply would right now. As they all stop in their tracks, saying, why are you here? As that's when basically the masked man would have explained to them about what was going on. When Naruto was badgering him with questions about the Night of the Nine Tails attack. This is where they would have had that same talk in the original, where the masked man hinting to the reincarnation of Inner Ashura and the rivalry of Lucia and Senju and pretty much the world, quote unquote, and the truth about Itachi. As that's where the masked man would eventually take his leave, where Naruto, knowing the truth about Itachi, how the masked man explained what Sasuke's doing right now. As that's when basically Naruto will look at Itachi now because he never got to stop just for them to be on their way. Them being on their way to stop Sasuke. But we would skip to Sasuke's point of view around the same time that he would have just got finished Chidori streaming Karin and taking care of Danzo. As that's where now you would then see Sakura popping up and Sasuke looking at Sakura saying, and what do we have here? As Sakura would try to pledge her loyalty to Sasuke, saying that she left a leaf and that she just wants to be with Sasuke. And Sasuke would says, well, if you want to pledge your loyalty to me, pointing at Karin in a so bad state, it looked like she was dead, but she was clinging onto life with that regeneration ability that the Uzumakis possess. As that's when She says Sasuke would have said finish her. Sakura would have then pulled her kunai, shaking to do it. Sasuke said, what, Sakura? Is your resolve not as great as what you said it was? And Sakura says no, as she clocked back her hand. But then the redhead girl smutters something, saying, watch out. As Sakura said, huh? She looked behind her. Sasuke was about to Chidori her right through the chest. It was about to end Sakura Haruno's life right there. And man, that would be interesting. But my man would have to stop it. Kakashi Hatake. And in time, due to Sasuke's lack of awareness, because he went through many fights already today, Kakashi was able to swipe away the Chidori, kicking him back, as that's when Sasuke throws out 3 kunai that Kakashi blocks, as that's when Sasuke Chidori sprinkles from the electricity that was blasting around his hand, and it surely fizzles out, as he says, damn you, as that's when Kakashi then says, Sasuke, how far you fallen? And basically, this is where Sasuke started to laugh, as Kakashi says, now I know what the third Hokage must have gone through with the Orochimaru, as that's when pretty much Sasuke started to laugh maniacally, saying, don't act like you're still my sensei, as basically Kakashi says, well, that jutsu you just used a second ago was mine, right? So I think I should take some credit in that. As Sasuke says, well, if I fell short so much into darkness, shouldn't have never taught me that jutsu. As Kakashi blitzed forward at Sasuke when he says this to sweep Sasuke's feet, but Sasuke flips over. And doing this, Sasuke then throws some more kunais, but one of the kunais had explosion tag that bounces off this kunai at Kakashi. Kakashi would have then replaced himself with a log. The log exploded from the explosive kunais. That's when he looked to his rear, Kakashi punching him dead fade his mouth, as making Sasuke stumble back. As when he did this, he went to kick Sasuke in the chin, but Sasuke would have then caught this, pulling him forward. And pulling him forward, he pulled out his blade, slashing Kakashi, kicking him off the bridge. As that's when he would have then said Chidori Stream, shooting this towards Kakashi. Kakashi, seeing this, would have then ran through hand signs, pulling up his headband, using a jutsu that he's copied, and pulling out a wind style, saying wind slicing current. And this jutsu clashing with the Chidori Stream would have made an explosion on the bridge. Kakashi falling down to the waterfall, Sasuke jumping down. Sakura saying, I gotta stop this. Can't let Kakashi fight my battle. As basically Sakura was going to rush down the wall, the bridge to be exact, as that's where basically Kakashi Sharingan would have turned into the Mangekyo, saying, I'll stop you right now, Sasuke. As Sasuke laughed, saying, do you really think that you could stop me? This is the power of a true Uchiha, flexing his Susanoo. And that's when he shot his arrow at Kakashi. Kakashi would have comboed away. As after Kakashi went down to one knee, being in so much physical drain from the Kamui, Sasuke then grabbing his eyes as Kakashi started to get blurry to him. But that's when Sasuke would have rushed towards Kakashi, saying, I'll take you out, Kakashi, and take that borrowed Sharingan away from you. And that's when Kakashi got up, saying, damn it. As that's when he looked up, saying, no, Sakura, don't. As Sasuke, hearing these words, made him turn up and turn around, as Sakura came to pierce Sasuke through the stomach, but she couldn't. She just froze right there, making Sasuke knee her right in her chin, making her splatter out blood. Then he caught the kunai that she tried to use to kill him, and he went to decapitate her. As Kakashi says, crap, I can't make it in time, as he started to run, limping. But that's when, as this slash was about to get off, Sakura's life flashed before her eyes. Just right then, Naruto popped up, doing a spin kick, kicking Sasuke back, making Sasuke hit against the water as he rolled, getting back up, looking, as Naruto says, dropping the kunai. It's been a long time, Sasuke. Sasuke getting up, saying, oh, all of you just coming out of nowhere like a bunch of rats. I'll cut you all down. As that's when he said, and of course it's you, Naruto. As Kakashi would have told Naruto that he's even faster than him, like, perfect timing. And Naruto would have says, of course. As Sakura would have quivered in fear, kind of not fear, but like seeing how useless she was in the moment. And that's when basically Kakashi standing up, saying that this is his fight for Naruto to get Sakura and to go. As Kakashi tries to form a lightning blade, Sasuke forming a Chidori. And doing this, he blitzed towards Sasuke. But right when he did this, he saw Naruto running side by side him, as he said, what? As Naruto would have then not kick Kakashi, but like a good enough kick to knock him off balance. Naruto then forming a Rasengan, as Sasuke says, it's over, Naruto. As basically their Rasengan and Chidori both clashing as they said each other's name. Now them going into a mindscape-like state. This is where Naruto would have talked to Sasuke, and basically after this, the masked man and Waizetsu would have showed up. Basically, as Sasuke would have said that, he can take the Nine Tails right now, but the masked man said that he'll send Sasuke to do that eventually. And Naruto saying to Sasuke after he left, saying the next time that we fight, when we do end up fighting, Naruto pulled up his headband showing his other eye that Sasuke was shocked about. As Naruto would say, we'll both die, Sasuke, and I'm willing to do that. As Sasuke would say, I don't know why you're so fixated on me. Shouldn't you be focused on your goal to become Hokage? Or have you forgotten about that? Just to save one friend. Or what does that word even mean to you? As Naruto just laughed, saying, putting his fist out, saying, I've told you 1,000,000 times, Sasuke. As Naruto says in plus, how could I become Hokage if I can't even save one friend? And the only person that I considered a brother. And you didn't sever that bond that one day so I'll make sure that that bond will never sever, Sasuke. As Sasuke says, well, I'll just have to sever it completely next time. As he turns away, as Kakashi was getting ready to calmly away the masked man, trying to do, trying to do a Kakashi type special, but the masked man would have put out his hand saying, that jutsu doesn't work on me, Kakashi. Don't waste the rest of your chakra. Calming away the rest of them. And now, this is where pretty much Yamato would have showed up, because Kakashi and Naruto would have kind of outran him when they're on their way. And getting Sakura and taking Kari back to the village successfully and things of that nature. Now, the next part will be the last part, because I shouldn't be able to, it won't take 2 more parts to finish this series. We'll just have 1 more part. So, this is pretty much it. I mean, but hope you guys enjoyed so far. As Naruto taking the rinnegan doesn't affect the story that much. It just more affects how he's going to use it, which he hasn't used it just yet, because I've been kind of keeping you guys on the edge of your seat since the rinnegan is going to become more impactful during the war and how I'm going to have him use it. But other than that, stay tuned for another part. Dante the One, signing out. Roll the outro.
100 times all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag, disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school, winner one hell of a kid, I am. Smoking gas, jugging mid, I'm lit. What you doing, I done did, I swear. Slick talker since a jit, finesse. I know that this what they want, facts. Run up some money, I'm